Don't go away. Coming up next, balloon chute, gladiator gunk pull, backwards relay, family weight quiz, hung out to dry. Welcome to Family Challenge. Today, the Stromaths in red. Mom, Liz. Uncle Dick. 11-year-old Hillary. 9-year-old DJ. 7-year-old Stephanie. And 11-year-old niece Amber. Prepare to battle the Harrisons in blue. Mom, Jeannie. Uncle Rick. 11-year-old Lacey. And 8-year-old Kelsey. 10-year-old Brienne. And 7-year-old Sean. And here's the host of Family Challenge, Ray Cohn.
Thank you! Thank you! What wonderful sound! Thank you so very much. Hello to the Blue family. Big round of applause, Sean, down low. And to the Red family, Liz, we're coming up high. Down low. Welcome to the Family Challenge. How's everyone doing today? You know, this is great. We've got the Harrison family right here in the blue. They're from Southern California. And I'm going to start by interviewing the Stromath family. I believe I've got that right. Now, this is kind of exciting. If you've been watching the shows, they are so fun. People come out in fierce competition. They will do things that no one in their bloodline has ever done. Many families that have been on the show have changed their family crest just to get their name off. And Jeannie, we welcome your wonderful family. I think what's unique about both of these families, it's not husband and wives, it's brothers and sisters, is it not? Aunts and uncles, brothers and sisters. Jeannie, really quick, you're from?
Burbank.
And what do you do, Rick?
I'm a salesman for a freight company.
So exciting people we get on this show. But I think it's time to get started, to put some points on the board. Are you ready to do that? And this is a great event that involves two teammates, two from the blue and two from the red. We're going to ask Rick from the blue and I believe Dick from the red to take their places. This is our balloon chute game. And who's going to be the teammates playing with me? If you'll take your positions. It's great. It is the balloon chute goop game. I like this. Heather, don't be shy. They are counterbalanced so that they will be hooked to these very special weights. We're gonna right now hook them up. We're gonna have them hooked up capably. Now, this is really exciting. They have swords, which we will hand them in just a moment. They are of uniform height. They have uniform everything. There are 10 balloons that they must pop. For on the edge of each sword is a little needle. 10 points, 10 points, 10 points. They must burst each balloon as their teammate or their uncles. Is it your father or your uncle?
My father.
That's right. It's your father. And it is your?
Uncle.
It's your uncle. All right. You make him say uncle. They're going to hoist them until they burst each of the balloons, giving them a chance at 100 points. As soon as they burst all 10 of these balloons, they then have the chance and the obligation to burst that large balloon above their head, either blue or red. And the first player to burst that balloon successfully, and a tub of goo is going to come down on their heads, signifying the release and the winning of this round will get an additional 50 points. Do we follow this? These young ladies are not bungee jumping. They are counterbalanced. We're going to ask their teammates not to send them to the moon. It is up to them. If you take them up high, you got to bring them down low. You don't quite know. You got to figure out the balance. 10 points a balloon. Go. And ready, set, balloon goop, go! They're popping. They're going. She's going up. The red team is going up first. Her sword, give it a good lance. Give it a good poke. You got it. Sir Lancelot. If you notice, there is a little bit of give in the cord just to make it. The blue team has made a comeback. She is one away from going for the big one. Take her up, Uncle. Oh, it's 1-1. There's one balloon away. Can they do it? You got the blue. Go all the way. Go. The blue team. I knew it was going to happen. I can't believe this. There's a lawsuit. There will be a lawsuit on this. I want an instant replay of that final goop bust. It's the one that got me looking so pretty. So we see right here The blue team is going appropriately for the win, and there it is, 10 balloons and an extra 50. And as I'm calling it, I'm standing underneath you, Amber, who's not got the 10th balloon. There's no reason for you to do what is about to happen. Kerplunk, a game show host's hair is messed up. How about a hand for Amber? Now, share this towel. You got 90 points, even though you did not get the Gunk balloon, but that puts you trailing right now by 60 points. 150 points for the Harrison family. And we continue this family challenge. And I want you to know right now, the red team, if you've selected your team, if you'd take your positions, I'd appreciate it right now. Just run up there and take your positions. Now, they're going to get up to the red. We can see them. Now, hold on. Who would be appropriate for them to go against? It wouldn't be fair to go against the blue team. I think there's only one person that would be an equal standard for both teams. A man I've trained personally and known for years. He's one of the American Gladiators going against the red family. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Hawk. Here he comes. The American Gladiators on the Family Challenge. Hawk, I'm going to tell you, don't touch me. You'll get it.
You're a little dirty there, buddy. I hope we don't end up with the same fate as you.
All I can tell you, Hawk, is you know the strength I have.
Well, you're a big man.
That's right, Hawk. That's right. And you see what they did to me.
Well, I tell you what. Now, in my ramblings as an American Gladiator, I've gone against the ugliest, the meanest, the most ominous contenders the world has to offer. And I look at these guys, and these guys set a new standard for ugly, mean, and ominous.
I always like to hang with Hawk. Hawk is going to take his place on the other side of the Gunk tank.
Here we go.
You go ahead as I explain the rules. You can shake hands if you want.
Stephanie's the meanest. I'm not shaking anybody's hand. Come
Whoa,
on.
this has turned ugly. This has turned ugly. It's 30 seconds. We're going to start from 0 and count up. 1 second a point. Point doubled if you go up to 30. Hawk has got a grin on his face. I'm going to make sure that everyone feels that they have their right position. I'm going to tell, right now, I'm going to ask the red family, please get in position and know, from my experience in tug-of-war, it's legs and first move. Are you ready?
Don't help him, Ray.
I'm talking to all of you, Hawk. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3. This is not for real. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, and then go. For 100 points possibly, and the lead. Be sure, Steph, hold the rope good and tight. And Hillary, you're the anchor person. So down low. 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, go! And the red team tries to cheat. Oh, look at Hawk. Look at Hawk. They've got him sweating. They've got him sweating. How many seconds have they done it? They got him sweating. They have Hawk sweating. He is sweating. Look at him. Look at him. Look at the sun. Look. Oh, I see it starting to happen. DJ's fighting. Can he stay out of it? DJ. Stop the flow. Hawk. Fantastic. Fantastic. I got to say to our red team, how many seconds did they stay? Come on over here, guys. Yeah, you stayed 23 seconds, so you got 23 points. You got 117 points. You are 113 points. You are still trailing right now the Harrison family, and we're going to see how well they do. Look at this.
I'll tell you what, Ray. These guys are tough. I told you they were mean, ugly, and ominous. Well, they lived up to their billing.
I'm going to tell you what.
I got to do this again?
Not only do you have to do it again, you have to do it against the leaders, and they are ready to take a bigger lead. So we're going to be putting them right in place. Stay tuned. We're going to have another tug-of-war with our American Gladiator, Hawk, on the Family Challenge, right after this.
When we return, the blue team gets their chance to yank Hawk into the goop tank.
This family challenge continues undaunted. I am cleaned up through the miracle of television. The Stromath family stayed up for 23 seconds against the muscles of Hawk, the American Gladiator. 23 seconds they did, giving them a total of 113 points. They are trailing our champions, the Harrison family, who have 150 points right now. How about that, Mr. All-American? And Lacey, you're going to be the leadoff person, which means you'll be the first one in the Gunk, or the first one to see the face of Hawk go into the Gunk. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. We'll get him in a cinch.
Woo! It's double point value. If you stay for 30 seconds, you will up your lead 100 points. If you pull him in, I'm going to go over here right now. I'm going to go right to the challenger. Now, I know that you had some pretty ugly things to say about the red team. and you backed it up. They did take you 23 seconds. Hawk, how are you feeling after a small break?
Well, Ray, the first guys wore me out. I'm tired, I'm beaten, I'm battered, but I got it right here. I got it in the heart. These guys look mean, they look tough, but I'm meaner, I'm tougher. Come on!
All I'm going to say to you, Hawk, is I came here today. They're behind you. I ended up getting pancaked, though. Pick up your rope.
I'm in the zone.
Now, don't go till I say go. It's for 30 seconds. I'm going to say, on your mark, get set, go, and then you go. You ready? We're going to set the clock at 0 and count upwards. Good luck, Hawk. Good luck to the blue family. On your mark, get set, go! Look at it. Oh, it's a real pull. Oh, look at this. The blue family. They have got it working. Don't mom, you can't go down. That's it, low. She's going low. She's going low. Don't do it. So Stace, hold back, Stace. Make it work. Make it work. Yes. Look at this effort. Look at this effort. It's fantastic. He's trying. Look at the muscles. He's trying like everything. Look at this. Don't do it. She's hold back, Stace. Hold back. 2 hands. Grab the knot and pull it in. Grab the stop. 10 seconds. Is it over? Stop the clock. It's 30 seconds. Come over here, Hawk.
I got this.
Come over here, Hawk, if you would. Join us. Hawk, if you would join us over here with the Wu family. They went for 30 seconds, giving them 210 points. Hawk, what do you have to say about a team that you couldn't turn around here? Hawk, show them your best side, or I think you were, but show them your worst side. Wow, I can't breathe. What do you think of the effort of this family?
Well, I'll tell you something. Whoever thinks it's easy, look at this. You think it's easy? Look at the size of this kid. You know what I mean? So don't tell me it's easy.
Yeah. You know what, Hawk? I think because you didn't do it, a real man, kind of like the Japanese used to do in the old days with a sword. I think a gladiator would jump in the gunk tank. Yeah. What do you say, Tim?
I think a gladiator and a host would jump in the gunk tank.
I think you're right. So let's do it.
Let's go, baby.
Ready? One, two, three.
3.
Woo! That's why I'm a host and you're a gladiator. Give it a hand for Hawk, ladies and gentlemen. A friend that's been on. Take a look at this if you can, and you'll see the 2 legs of one of the strongest men in America pulling against 3 family members on the family challenge, and that mother laying down on the job is what does it. But that maintains a lead for 30 seconds. And Hawk, for the family challenge, I want to thank you on behalf of all of our staff.
Thanks for having me. It's been great.
Good luck with your show. You guys have done great.
All right.
A hand for Hawk, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Hit the showers.
Let's continue on. This is one of my favorite events. It's called the backwards relay race. And we're going to start with the Stromath family, the red team. Step on over here first, the 3 people who are playing. It's a really simple event. We call it the backwards relay because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items on this table. We'll start with the head of the team, Dick, who will go backwards. If we can see Mayo, if you want to come around. He's going to go backwards down. Dick, I'll do the demonstration. You be the contestant. He's going to go backwards down to the board. He must then turn around. And if this is very difficult, there are 7 items written on this board which he cannot see yet. They will be written upside, they'll be backwards. They will be backwards, at which point he reads the first item or the item that he must do. When he determines what it is, backwards, he walks backwards till he gets back to the table. He then turns around, finds the appropriate item that he has identified on the board, taking it and dumping the entire item on his head or in his face. Once he has done it, teammate number 2 then gets the chance to walk backwards and find the next item, number 2. Until all corresponding 7 items, they get 10 points an item that they put into their face. The team to finish all of their items successfully first win the event. We're going to time them. They're going to go individually. You're down right now, and you need these 100 points. They can put you within striking distance of a win. Dick, how do you feel about reading backwards?
I feel great. I'm going to go for it.
You know which item
I'm going for that pie. I love pie in the face.
You're going for pie. All right. Once you get your item successfully, then Hillary, it's your turn. If you feel it, Dick, you say the word. You ready?
Ready.
The red team says the backward relay shall begin. Here you go, Dick, backwards. Turn around, Dick, turn around. Look at your number.
And find a...
Quickly, try it again.
In the...
It's backwards.
I don't know. take and find a Y-O-L-K, yolk. Egg. Egg.
All right.
Go, Hillary. Go.
Backwards. You gotta go to number 2. Number two.
This is an icy sensation causes
Come on.
I can't.
What do you think? Come on, give it a shot.
I don't know.
Gyration.
Gyration.
This icy sensation causes a gyration. Icy sensation causes a... Oh, my goodness. Oh, she's fast, Amber. Amber, you're going for number 3. Number three. Can you sit there?
Shoot on a Sunday. Shoot on a Sunday per test thatcher on Monday.
Okay, all right, come on. Backwards. All right, Sunday. She's going for the Sunday on. You got to see some whipped cream there. I'm not seeing. Can we see it? Hold on. I don't know. Is that correct? Is that correct? 4.
Pie in the face.
Oh, I think we know what that is. I got out of the way. Number 5.
This water squirt will keep you Ariel's a treat.
Look.
What?
This water.
Yeah.
Hey! Look out! She's back there already.
Backwards, flat, into the blue.
Where are you going? Into the goop? There it is, yes! The backwards slap into the goop. 2:36 stop the clock. I am calling for an instant replay. Please. I want you to watch this. This is Amber, all in the enthusiasm. She got me with the pancake dough. Now she gets number 6. She's to go into the tub of gunk. And with that, after getting it, she throws it right into my head. Luckily, she hit me in the head or she could have hurt me. The best place she could have hit me was in the head. We love you, Amber. Give her a round of applause and their family. A little blood never hurt anyone. I'm still alive. I'm right here. We're going to come back with the blue team and see if they can get a perfect score and beat the 236. Don't go away.
If the blue team is more backwards than the red team, they'll maintain the lead. Stay tuned.
Preset.
We are back, and believe me, there's never been a family challenge like this family challenge. The challenge is, will the host be alive when the show is over? Right now, the Harrison family are up in our backwards relay, and they have 210 points, currently leading the Stromath family, who could shorten that and maybe even take the lead. I want you to know that they went during the first half, and that's where I got this little thing here. Amber is the name. I love her so much. I made one of the cardinals since Bob Barker told me years ago. Never hand the microphone to a contestant. It's not her fault. It's like giving your gun up as a policeman. And Amber got excited, and she hit me in the head. So I'm still up, and I'm still moving, and this is exciting. This is exciting. Amber, we love you. Big hand for Amber, who knocked me in the head. I want to point out, for the folks who just tuned in, this is a great backward relay. Everything is backward. You're going to start, Rick, for your family, who have 210 points. It's very simple. I've already explained it once. You're going to run backwards to our backward board, and believe me, you're not going to be touching a mic. You will read item number 1 backwards. Once you determine what it is, you will bolt back to the table, find that item, place it on your body, person, or head. Once you've successfully done that, contestant number 2, which is your niece, Brianne will then go backwards and find number 2. Read it backwards, and you can't go to the next item till 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 items are all completed. You can potentially pick up 6 items. 6 items, 10 points an item, or 60 points. But I must tell you, it's the team that does it the fastest. And for those at home, the blue team were taken off stage and do not know how fast it took their opponents. The Stromaths did it in 2 minutes and 42 seconds. After the final item has been identified, You must go backwards. The last teammate must go backwards into our tub of gunk. Backwards. When you hit that gunk, the clock stops. And I got to tell you, if you don't do it in 2:42, they're going to get 40 extra points, and making it 100, giving them possibly the lead. How do you feel, Rick?
I feel like we're going to win.
All right, so we got 2:42 you have to beat. Have I explained it all, Richard? They're yelling, go, go, go. When I say go, you got to beat 2:42. You're going backwards to find number 1. Ready, set, go! Backwards we go. Find number 1. Read it.
In this joke, you'll find a yoke.
Okay, he found number 1. In this joke, you'll find a yoke. Go! Number 2, let's go. Here we go. Tag team backwards. You got to go number 2, number 2, number 2. Find number 2.
This icy sensation seizes a generosity.
It's backwards.
Generation.
Spell it out. Quickly.
Generation.
Okay, you got it? Okay. Make sure you get it. The size is... Yes! Perfect! Gotta be 242, number 3.
Shoot on a Sunday. Get fatter, no Monday.
That's number 3. Shoot on a Sunday, get fatter. Let's see. What do we say, Judge? Good enough? Oh, backwards. Going for number 4.
Simple Simon met Pyman.
Simple Simon met Pyman. I think it's all up to you, baby. 5. Number 5. Can you read it?
This water squirt will keep you alert.
This water squirt will keep you alert. Watch your step. Oh! Time for the tag. We're watching the time. They must be 2:42. She's down to number 6.
Backwards flop into the glob.
How are we on time? She's racing backwards. She must be 2:42. I'm looking for the wave off. She has done it. 152 the blue team. All items and 100 points for the Harrison family. Look right here. Come on over here and give them a big hand. Woo! I want you to know this family challenge has just begun. Maybe we can get an instant replay. Come over here just a second. I want to say to the red team it was a great effort, but 152, you do pick up 100 points, giving you 310. 6 items for the red team. In 242, 173 points. This is anyone's game. I think it was that big finish where you did go right into the goop. You wasted no time. That's that backward fall. This is Olympic style. Right on your monitors. I mean, she went straight in. There it is. All right. The family challenge will continue with more challenging events as we have the challenge for the cup. Don't go away.
We've reserved a special seat for our dad on the family challenge. Don't tank. You won't want to miss it.
Challenge, family quiz, guess your weight, dunk tank game. Yes, right now we have the Stromath family, 173. They are leading the Harrisons, who have 310 points. Oh, come on, pitch till you win. If you guess, you're right. If you're wrong, you're wet. Here's how it works. Liz, if you would step up to the front right here, your family's down. And I'm going to ask you, Jeannie, if you wouldn't mind stepping up. This is where I want to be fair. If we could get a shot, this is so fun. I don't want to block the kids, but if we could scoot everyone in, you'll see right in front of me, right here, this is an internationally balanced scale. It is precise to the milliliter. We're talking metric. Now, we're going to have some family members step up here, and we're going to attempt to appropriately guess their weight. Now, the guessers of this weight right now are the men from both teams. We have the uncle sitting right up there in the blue is Rick. And Dick. Rick and Dick are going potentially be our weight guessers. And it's a very simple game. We're going to start by asking, possibly, that the women, the head of these units, of these families, step on the scales. Each man will get one guess at the correct weight, or most correct weight, of their family member. The family that is the furthest away loses. The family that's closest wins 25 points. That's very exciting. That means the red team in this event, which is going to be worth a whole total of 100 points, could close the gap. But I want to point out that nobody goes through a family challenge unperilled. If you're wrong, if you're the furthest away from that correct weight, if you're wrong, if you're the furthest away, just as an example, if all of a sudden Dick says that Liz weighs 10 pounds and she weighs 2, and Rick says that Jeannie weighs 4 pounds and she weighs 4, then Rick is correct, and that means Dick is going in the water, and Rick will get 25 points. What could be simpler? We have picked appropriately a family member to actually cause harm to their own family, since these are families that seem to have a propensity for it. If I say, Hillary, take them down, you're going to hit that button, and the red team goes down. On this side, we have the lovely
Lacey.
That's right. And Lacey, what's going to happen when the blue team loses?
He's gonna go in.
Because you're going to push that button. Now, I don't think that it's very fair. We're going to start with one family member. In the end, the person sitting on that ladder must attempt to guess 4 family members' weight at one time. Never attempted in the history of the world. The first guess is worth 25 points, and we're going to start with the red team. And I don't think it's fair, personally, that a man ever guess the age or weight of a woman unless she's willing to be involved in that. Now, Liz, if you don't want to step on this scale where we will reveal your weight to the world, you can trade the places with Dick, and you can do the guessing. It's up to you. What would you like to do?
Well, neither one sounds much fun, but I really don't want to get wet right now, so I guess I'll stand on the scale.
Okay, all right. You don't want to get...
I'm very tall. I'm very tall. Tall women weigh more.
I know you're very tall, and I'm very short, and we weigh more. All right, so, Jeannie, I'm going to give you the same offer. Now, Rick is sitting up there prepared to guess the weight of your family, but then again, you might have... It could all be strategy. Do you want to have us guess your weight, or how do you feel?
Well, I love to swim, so I'm going up there.
Hey, she's brave. Come on down, Rick. Trade places. Come on down. This is exciting. This is the game. Rick, I'm going to ask you to come down. Family members, get ready. Dick, you get ready. Jeannie, when you get up there, scoot out as close as you can to the edge. Not that you're going to be wrong. The crowd is chanting, Jeannie. Now, all right, because the red team is right now down just a little bit, we are going... Rick, would you step up front, please? Now, keep in mind, Jeannie, scoot out as far as you can. And if I say the blue team's taking a dive, Lacey's going down. Now, right now, we have kept... The weights will be secluded off stage. Your teammates will not be able to see them. Liz, I would not want to take a guess. I used to do this at the county fair, but if you get it right, you get anything on the top shelf. Step up on that scales and let us see what you...
I'm very tall.
Now, no one say anything. All right, well, we have recorded that weight. Now, I'm going to ask you, Dick, how much do you think Liz has recorded?
140 pounds.
Okay, we put 140. We're going to place her off and record those. Now, we are letting them record those tabulations with our very, very prestigious accounting firm, Dewey, Cheatham & Howe. Rick, would you step up there? And now, as he takes his place, I'm going to ask you, Jeannie, what do you think he has registered on our uniform weighing system?
I think it's 185 plus 2 pounds of clothing, so 187.
187, he gets off. Now, you said that she weighed 140. And you said he weighed 180. How much did you say he weighed?
187.
You said that he weighed 187. That means that the winner is not the red team. Take him down, Hillary. That's right. That's right. Not the red team. Because, I got to tell you, Liz, come over here, Liz. Come over here. There's a couple of things that bother me about that event. One, there is no way, I'm not good at weights. We're going to do an instant replay in a moment of that. That was a great dive you took there, Dick. There's no way that any man could say you weigh 140 pounds no matter how tall you are.
Well, I'm almost 6 feet tall.
Well, okay. All right, I'm 5'8". And We're going to go right to our official judges. She said that Rick weighed 187 pounds. Now, the actual weight, this is amazing. Your actual weight, come over here. I'll just put it this way. He was off by 3 pounds on the weight of Liz. I'm not going to say which way. Over. And I'm going to say that Rick, she was off by 1 pound. He weighed 186 pounds. Very good guessing. The red team still behind. But now, what I'm going to ask you to do, Liz, I want you to show the weight that Liz actually weighed to Dick, so you can see that. She weighed 3 pounds more than you said. Liz, step right back up on the scale. Now, Liz, step up there, and we're going to actually get DJ to step with her. Now, you're down. Now, you know she weighs exactly what you said plus 3. Can you tell me what the 2 teammates weigh together? You can take just a moment before you think about it, knowing that DJ is how old?
9.
How tall?
4'10".
Bone structure? Medium?
Yeah.
That's right.
I think you're about 5 feet now.
Okay, what do you say, Dick?
223 pounds.
He says their total combined weight is 223 pounds. As they step back from the scales, just step yourselves back and don't. That's right, Liz. Back, back, back. I'm a carnival barker. Step up, Rick. Who else and how many? We're going to get the lovely Brienne to step up there with Rick. We know that Rick weighed 186 pounds. Do you know very well how much they weigh together? Jeannie. 2 teammates, 25 points standing in the way.
157. I'm sorry, take that back.
Okay, quickly. You've got.
257.
You say 257. Now, how old are you, if I might ask, Brienne?
10.
10 years old, and how tall?
4'6".
Okay, 4'6". Now you're going to step back and see. You said the total weight, Jeannie, was?
257.
And you said what, Dick?
223.
223. That means that the winner is not the blue team. Take her down. The red team picks up 25 points. There you go. Mom, Aunt Jeannie takes a dive. See, this is amazing. The red team, you said that they weighed 223, did you not, Dick?
Yes.
Their actual weight, step back up here, the 2 of you. 224. He was off by 1 pound. You ought to go into the carnival. There they are. Oh! I got to tell you, that was your own family member that did that. Sometimes these things misfire. Just get used to it. It can happen. On a hot day, a cool dip never hurt anyone. And the actual weight right here, let me get the 2 family members here. We said that you weighed 257. Did you not say that, Jeannie? You were 3 pounds off. Once again, all the points were determined by 1 pound. 1 pound. At this point, Liz, I'm going to have you step back up. This is for 50 points. DJ, all 4 family members. Dick, you've done so well. This is worth 50 points, and it will put your family within striking distance. Crowd, are you with this family? Come alive. Let me hear it, you weenies. One man is going to attempt to guess the weight of 4 family members. Now, you know they were at 224 with 2. What would the other 2 add to the weight of this family?
365.
He says 365. The number of days in the year will ask the red team to step back, if you would. And all 4 remaining, the first 2 blue that weighed, let's get them up there. What did they weigh? They weighed, we're going to ask the 3rd blue member to get off, so you just get a bead on this, Jeannie. They weighed, do you remember, 260 even. Now we had the other 2 members step up here, Kelsey and Sean. Sean, how tall are you?
42 inches tall.
42 inches tall. If you could be more exact, I would really appreciate it, Sean. Look straight ahead. That's a great-looking cut. Haven't seen that since Mo. All right, Lou, you look straight ahead. All right, now, how many pounds do you say your 4 family members weigh? 50 points in the balance.
353.
You say 353. You go less than the number of days of the year. As the blue family steps back off of the scales, and our capable judges are now making a decision, 50 points will be awarded to the team that is most correct and does not go in the water. And I want you to know that the winner of this round is not the red team. Hit it, Hillary! Send them in! That means 50 points go to the great judging power of Jeannie. Now, let's find out. Hold on, Liz. This is pretty exciting. You've been so close. Let me get let me get the team up here that won. You said that they weighed 365, excuse me, the red team. The blue team said that they weighed 353 pounds. They actually weighed 358. The difference, 5 pounds. The red team stepped forward. Liz, come on over here. Dick, you were very good. You said 365. Their actual weight, oh, I dropped my hat. Give me the hat, kid, you bug me. 376, 11 pounds the difference. That means that the blue team, the red team picks up 50 more points, but we have a game. The Harrison's still leading with 385. The Stromaths, you're almost at 200, 198. That means we're going to come down to the cup in our final event. Do not go away. This family challenge continues. She took a bath. Stay right here, or it could happen to you.
Get blown away by our giant movie fan that makes wind up to 100 miles per hour when we return to Family Challenge.
The Family Challenge continues with the battle for the cup in this, what I call the main event. It is our family clothesline, hung out to dry, race for the cup. We have Liz representing with real clothespins. She gets a big nose. She's going for the ear. Ouch, these are real clothespins. I'm going to tell you what, if you really squeeze, you're going to have a lot of pressure to make them stay on this clothesline. It's a very simple event. The fan standing behind me will blow at Gale Force. Thank you. Gale Force wins. We'll go that way. Our tossers will pass out clothing. Our 3 retrievers are DJ, Amber, and Hillary. They will bring the clothing to their aunt and their mother, who will then clothespin appropriately at the Gale Force wins. In 60 seconds, the most pieces of clothing will receive 200 points, meaning the Stromath family, who are down right now 198 to the Harrisons 398, could win this event if you have the most pieces of clothing at the end of 60 seconds. Stephanie, I'm going to ask you and Dick to step back for your safety. But we've done something a little different. In our clothes retrieving area, we have put a very slippery substance just to make it more difficult for our clothing retrievers. She has a basket full of clothing pins. 60 seconds, go! Here comes the fan. There goes the 60 seconds right there. Watch out. We got the first piece of clothing up. She's got a towel. Don't throw it. She's going in for the kids. There they go. Kids, bring the clothes to your mother. Dorothy, come back. The clothes are blowing out at a tremendous force. How much time have we got? 30 seconds. 30 seconds. You're halfway there, Liz. Go, baby, go. Work the line. Work the line. Work the line, Liz. Yellow to yellow. 15 seconds, Liz. Liz, clothespin. Clothespin. 8, 7, 6, clothespins. 5, 4, 3, 2. Stop the clock. Liz, everybody stop. Liz, nobody move, Judge. I'm going to make sure we got him clothespin here. Hold on. Now, they got to be hooked. Hold on, Liz, don't move. We've got one towel. Is there a clothespin here? No. They got it. Well, it was explained. Okay, there's there's three items. No, let me see here, 4. There's a lot. This is definitely pinned. If we can, there's 5. That was there. Okay, we're going to give you 6 for this. Was it pinned? No, we'll have to ask the judges. This was definitely pinned. This is 7. 7 right here. Let's see if anything else is under here. We got 7 items. Liz, give it up for her, Liz. You did great. 7 items. Now, if the other team coming out right now, the blue team, does not get 7 items in 60 seconds, the Stromath family has come from behind, and Liz, give her a big hand. Now, take a look at this. This is what you have to beat. You see the technique? People at home know you've never had hand clothing in the gale storm. But that's what this is going to be like. 60 seconds. Can you beat your opponents? Start the fan and go! They got to retrieve the clothing. There they come, 60 seconds. The clock has begun and the fan is wide open. Could the smallness of the blue team work against them? Can they do it? They will find out that magical number. You got it. They're not even making it to the... Come on, kids. Fight the stuff. You can do it. Give me time. She's got one piece of clothing up. She's got one up. She's got one up. Here comes two. Oh, 30 seconds. She's in a groove. The kids have fought their way back. This nonsense, Dorothy and Toto. How much time? 20 seconds. 20 seconds. 15 seconds. This is a close one. It is 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop the clock. No more. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, this could be the closest family challenge we've ever seen. If you could hold that sign up, please. Hold the sign up, please. The Stromath family had 7. You have to have at least 8 to win this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at the buzzer! I'm talking about the Harrison family did it by fighting back. Let me get all the families in here. Stromath family, come on in here. Quickly, if you can. Well, watch yourself. The family challenge is going to continue with more prizes and more fun right after this. Stay tuned. We got $5.85 for our champions and the new cup holder. Big hand for the Stromath family. Come over here.
Coming up, only one family will claim the coveted Family Challenge Cup. You don't want to miss it.
Congratulations, and I hope to see you again. It's your choice. And, you know, our winners, tell them what they won, Gene.
From Bassett, this versatile home office workstation includes the computer desk and hutch in a rich cherry finish. Bassett, we keep value in style. And Carpet One, America's largest carpet retailer, featuring luxurious good-as-gold wall-to-wall carpeting, furnished by Carpet One.
Here is our championship cup. It is the Family Challenge Cup of Champions. I present it to the Harrison family, and I want to say that it could very well be in the Stromath family hands. I'm Ray Combs for the Family Challenge. Don't face any challenge alone. Make it a family challenge. Where's my girl? Come over here. Ask you what she should do. To the next family challenge.
All the food used on Family Challenge is food that is no longer edible.
They then have the chance and the obligation to burst that large balloon above their head, either blue or red. And the first player to burst that balloon successfully, and a tub of goo is going to come down on their heads, signifying the release and the winning of this round will get an additional 50 points. Do we follow this? These young ladies are not bungee jumping. They are counterbalanced. We're going to ask their teammates not to send them to the moon. It is up to them. If you take them up high, you got to bring them down low. You don't quite know. You got to figure out the balance. 10 points a balloon. Go. And ready, set, balloon goo, go! They're popping. They're going. She's going up. The red team is going up first. Her sword, give it a good lance. Give it a good poke. You got it. Sir Lancelot. If you notice, there is a little bit of give in the cord just to make it. The blue team has made a comeback. She is one away from going for the big one. Take her up, Uncle. Oh, it's 1-1. There is one balloon away. Can they do it? You got the blue. Go all the way.
Don't go away. Coming up next, balloon chute, gladiator gunk pull, backwards relay, family weight quiz, hung out to dry. Welcome to Family Challenge. Today, the Stromaths in red. Mom, Liz. Uncle Dick. 11-year-old Hillary. 9-year-old DJ. 7-year-old Stephanie. And 11-year-old niece Amber. Prepare to battle the Harrisons in blue. Mom, Jeannie. Uncle Rick. 11-year-old Lacey. And 8-year-old Kelsey. 10-year-old Brienne. And 7-year-old Sean. And here's the host of Family Challenge, Ray Combs.
Thank you. Thank you. What wonderful sound. Thank you so very much. Hello to the blue family. Big round of applause, Sean, down low. And to the red family, Liz. We're coming up high. Down low. Welcome to the Family Challenge. How's everyone doing today? You know, this is great. We've got the Harrison family right here in the blue. They're from Southern California, and I'm going to start by interviewing the Stromath family. I believe I've got that right. Now, this is kind of exciting. If you've been watching the shows, they are so fun. People come out in fierce competition. They will do things that no one in their bloodline has ever done. Many families that have been on the show have changed their family crest just to get their name off. And Jeannie, we welcome your wonderful family. I think what's unique about both of these families, it's not husband and wives, it's brothers and sisters, is it not? Aunts and uncles, brothers and sisters. Jeannie, really quick, you're from?
Burbank.
And what do you do, Rick?
I'm a salesman for a freight company.
So exciting people we get on this show. But I think it's time to get started, to put some points on the board. Are you ready to do that? And this is the blue team. I knew it was going to happen. I can't believe this. There's a lawsuit. There will be a lawsuit on this. I want an instant replay of that final goop bust. It's the one that got me looking so pretty. So we see right here, the blue team is going appropriately for the win, and there it is, 10 balloons and an extra 50. And as I'm calling it, I'm standing underneath you, Amber, who's not got the 10th balloon. There's no reason for you to do what is about to happen. Kerspelunk, a game show host's hair is messed up. How about a hand for Amber? Now, share this towel. You got 90 points, even though you did not get the Gunk balloon, but that puts you trailing right now by 60 points. 150 points for the Harrison family. And we continue this family challenge. And I want you to know right now, the red team, if you've selected your team, if you'd take your positions, I'd appreciate it right now. It's a great event that involves two teammates, two from the blue and two from the red. We're going to ask Rick from the blue, and I believe Dick from the red to take their places. This is our balloon shoot game. And who's going to be the teammates playing with me? If you'll take your positions. It's great. It is the balloon shoot goop game. I like this. Heather, don't be shy. They are counterbalanced so that they will be hooked to these very special weights. We're gonna right now hook them up. We're gonna have them hooked up capably. Now, this is really exciting. They have swords, which we will hand them in just a moment. They are of uniform height. They have uniform everything. There are 10 balloons that they must pop. For on the edge of each sword is a little needle. 10 points, 10 points, 10 points. They must burst each balloon as their teammate or their uncles. Is it your father or your uncle?
My father.
That's right. It's your father. And it is your?
Uncle.
It's your uncle. All right. You make him say uncle. They're going to hoist them until they burst each of the balloons, giving them a chance at 100 points. As soon as they burst all 10 of these